What's up guys, Ep.45 here, and this is episode 45 of my road to glory. And as you can tell from the title of the video, we will be going into La Furia Roja tournament, and this of course is the cup final. The tournament requires you to have a all Spanish side in the starting 11 and in the subs, and the prize for this tournament is 3,000 coins and a rare gold pack. So we come across this guy in the final who has pretty interesting team. He doesn't have the usual right hand side that I'd expect from a Spanish side. He's got that silver defender and right back that I wouldn't expect normally. I expect somebody like Ramos and Carvajal to be there, but he didn't. So I guess this guy was good, because if he could play with those players and he made it to the final, it definitely means something. So we would get the first chance very early on, and Rodrigo would finish and give us the lead right there in the 22nd minute. A very good pass to Rodrigo, and he finishes it with a nice little finesse on the ground, and we have the lead. And I really struggled with this tournament, and I think that's mainly because I feel like with tournaments like this, people feel like, oh, that's my nation, I'm gonna enter in this tournament, I'm gonna build a team from my nation and participate in this tournament. So that means that a lot of people from Spain were going to play this tournament, and I feel like Spain people are some of the best players in FIFA. Like I'm pretty sure one of the top 5 FIFA professional players is from Spain. If not, I have a feeling it might be the guy that's the best, like the #1 guy, but there's definitely a Spanish guy in the top 5. And yeah, I really struggled with this tournament. It was very hard to defend because the defenders have high attacking work rates, and it was just not too great. Like I struggled with scoring goals too. Rodrigo, despite what his card says, he wasn't as fast. He was definitely the best striker because I feel like Diego Costa was too sluggish. But I don't know, the team just did not play as good as I thought it would, and it was very hard to get here. And I was gonna make the most of it because we had the 2-0 lead right there, or was that the 3-0 lead at this point? And I brought on some subs just to make sure, even though I kind of already felt like I had this game in the bag. So it was the 60th minute, and this guy did not give up. He was trying to push that goal that would somehow get him back into the game. And sorry about that banging. People are doing construction right now, and that's kind of annoying. But Thiago gives a great pass to Sergio Busquets, who sees Christian Tello. Christian Tello puts it past the goalkeeper on the left side, and Christian Tello, I kept switching players. Like I played Callejon at right wing to start off, then I wasn't liking him, so I played Tello, then I played somebody else. I kept switching every players around. I didn't have Fabregas in the team at one point. I ended up buying him and putting them in. It was just very difficult to play with these players. And Rodrigo with a very nice chip right there, even though he pulled off this goalkeeper. I feel like that was a really nice finish. So we actually smashed that guy in the final 5-0, which was a bit surprising because the games before this I had barely won. I scraped like 2-1 wins or 3-2 or 3-1s. Very close games that were very hard to win. And then I go into the final and I beat this guy 5-0. It did come to quite a shock, but I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. And we go ahead and open the pack and get Carlos Vela. And it's not a bad pack because I actually played with Vela in the past, and we will actually be playing him in the future. Hint, hint. And he was actually very amazing for me, and I was kind of excited to use him again, and you guys will see that in the future. So we come across this guy, and this could potentially be our last game in Division 3 because we won promotion last episode, and all we are fighting for right now is the title. And with one win here, we officially win the title, and we're into Division 2. So I was trying to push my best to actually score and win this game because I wanted to win that title, because you do get a nice little coin bonus with the win, and that's what we did right there with Alexis Sanchez, who opens up the score sheet for us in the 11th minute. A little bit of a unexpected goal scorer, Alexis Sanchez. The goals tend to come in from Vargas and Sturge, but Alexis Sanchez put on the big boy pants and he started going ham this game. Nice little chop from him, finesses it with his left foot and gets his second goal of the game in the 13th minute. So it's looking like it's gonna be an amazing game for us right now, and an amazing game for Alexis Sanchez, potentially getting his hat trick. He's already on 2, so a lot of time for him to bag his third and possibly even more. but I feel like this guy started playing extra harder after conceding those 2 goals. Usually people, after conceding a few, they either quit or they get a little bit weaker, and it's just very easy to break them down. But this guy actually got better as the time went on. In the 50th minute, he absolutely does my defense with Doumbia and pulls himself a goal back. But that was all she wrote, because it was a very close game, very tough to break each other down, and it was just a midfield-based game after that goal, and it just ended 2-1. And I'm not going to complain, because a win is a win, and we got the title, which is what we were looking for. We went 7-0-0, undefeated in Division 3, which is kind of amazing, to be honest. And hopefully we can repeat that in Division 2 and maybe even 1. So we go ahead and play our first game of Division 2. We come across this guy who has the Dutch kit and a pretty nice side. Pretty average Premier League side, but those players are always good nonetheless. Very good players in there with Fur, Quadrado, Shirley, and I missed out on his striker, but I'm pretty sure he was a good one too. So it wasn't going to be easy. I was very nervous. First game in Division 2 ever, because I don't really play divisions, and this is my only account, so I don't really have a chance to play divisions without showing you guys. So I was pretty nervous. However, Doumbia did get a great little header goal right there in the 17th minute, and we had the 1-0 lead. And once again, that was it. A very tough game for both sides. Very hard to break down, and it just ended 1-0. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of games in this division where I just barely win. So we get the 3 points, open up Division 2 with a win. And the stats right there kind of show that I dominated, but the possession was pretty close, to be fair. And so anyways, guys, this is going to be episode 45. My name is Ep.45, and I'm out.